Hey everyone, a very good evening to you all present here. We will just begin in 2 minutes till more people join this live streaming, and till then, maybe you can just share the link with your colleagues and your fellow teachers. Today we are here to speak about Ghana CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad and Nigeria CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad. It's the national prelims of the CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad. This year we are conducting the ninth edition of CENTA International TPO. And This is the first version of the Ghana and the Nigeria prelims, especially for the teachers of Ghana and Nigeria, respectively. We are conducting the same on 23rd of March 2024, next month. We have about a month now. And this is in association with EW, that is Education World, one of the biggest education publications in the world. And We have very renowned partners with us, such as University of California, Santa Cruz, Oxford University, the University of Buckingham, and we also have some regional partners such as Rural Resilience Foundation and Mac Capital from Ghana, and Port Harcourt Hub, Global Shippers Community, an initiative of World Economic Forum from Nigeria. So this is the agenda for today's call. So we are going to first discuss about on the overview of CENTA, what CENTA does, what is the aim of CENTA, and what we are willing to um, do, basically what we are willing to do for the teachers, our teacher community. Then we will look into the CENTA's growing presence in Africa. Then we will deep dive into CENTA International Teaching Professional Olympiad, the format, the registration process, the rewards and recognition, the benefits for teachers. Then we are going to uh, get into a little detail about the other training programs and career development that CENTA supports. First, let's start with what CENTA does. So, CENTA, Center for Teacher Accreditation, is basically an end-to-end professional platform for teachers. Um, the aim of CENTA is to make teaching an aspirational career. We do this by keeping teachers motivated, by giving them a platform, by providing a platform for teachers to get global recognition. Um, so CENTA supports 1.5 million teachers across 100K schools from 141 countries, and right now we have about 3 million learning engagements on the CENTA platform. So the three pillars of CENTA's work revolves around teacher certification, teacher training, and teacher career growth. So there are various certifications which CENTA provides, one of which is CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad. Um, these certifications, the reports that we get through these certifications, provide a basis to the teacher training initiatives, which further leads to the career growth of the teacher. Over the years, we have had various global partnerships and projects, as you can see here. Um, we have done partnerships with several renowned names. Like I told you, this year for CENTA International TPO, we have partnered with University of California, Santa Cruz, University of Buckingham, Oxford University, and Education World. Um, and other than that, over the past, we have had partnerships with the UNESCO, Lenovo, Dell, uh, Wise, Warki Foundation, Michael and Suzel Dell Foundation. So these are a few of the names which are very renowned across the world. Moving ahead, we would be talking about CENTA's growing presence in Africa. So, CENTA has been conducting CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad since 2015, and this year we are conducting the ninth edition of the same. Over the years, we have seen CENTA's growing footprint in several regions of Africa. So we'll just see the numbers here. There is a significant representation across the teaching profession in Ghana and Nigeria on the CENTA platform. So to bring it down to numbers, uh, in Ghana, we have about 15,000 teachers for the center community, and from Nigeria, we have about 20,000 teachers in the center community. In Ghana, the spread of these teachers cover around 70% of the region, whereas in Nigeria, we see um, more than two-thirds of the states from where this community of 20,000 teachers are spread across. And in terms of organic traffic, we have seen that Nigeria is the second ranking on the center, and the traffic from Ghana is the fifth ranking. So that's why we have chosen this year to conduct the national prelims in Ghana as well as Nigeria. To just reiterate, we are conducting both the national prelims for Ghana as well as Nigeria on 23rd of March. Next, we would be speaking in details about CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad. Okay, so before we move ahead, this is just a status check to, I would love to interact with you guys over the comment section. So, just in yes and no, you can tell over the comment, have you ever given any Olympiad? Just a yes or no in the chat section should help. Hi, Saida, greetings from India. Hello, Aifua. Hi, Carolina. Good evening, Umar. Greetings, Sonde. Okay. Okay. So we have received a few responses here. So most of you have answered no. Fine. So Olympiad is basically a competition. So here, CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad is also a competition where teachers from across the globe compete and to win exciting rewards and global recognition. So we will be talking about CENTA International TPO structure here. So as you can see, like I told you, we are conducting the national prelims for Ghana and Nigeria. So the first part of the exam, first stage of the exam, is a online MCQ based 80 marks, 50 MCQs for 90 minutes, 1.5 hour. It's an online proctored exam and there is no negative marking. The 50 MCQs, which I mentioned, is spread across four sections, which is subject expertise, pedagogical content, common pedagogy, and professional competency. You can also see the division of the number of questions. So, like I told you, there is 50 MCQs, 20 is for subject expertise, and then 10 for each of the three other sections. Whereas the marks distribution, as you can see, the maximum 30 marks is for subject expertise, and then we have 15 marks each for pedagogical content and common pedagogy. And for professional competency, we have 20 marks. Next, teachers who qualify the national prelims, that is the Ghana CENTA International TPO and the Nigeria CENTA International TPO, will be will be getting a digital badge, which is they will also be getting they will also become CENTA certified teacher. And the criteria to qualify this is that you have to achieve 50% overall marks. That is, out of 80, you will have to get 40 or more. And also, you will have to attain 30% marks in each of the four sections. So, this is the qualifying criteria. Once you qualify, then you will be getting an invitation to the finals, which is the CENTA International TPO, where you will be competing with the teachers across the globe who have also uh, qualified the stage one. Also, this Olympiad is in two stages, as I told you. Also, you have option to choose from 20 subject grade tracks, which I'll be telling about in details in my next slide. Also, the structure that is followed, the syllabus that is followed, is curriculum agnostic. So these are the 20 subject grade tracks which you can select from while registering for the CENTA International TPO. So as you can see, we have various subjects across various grades. For primary school, we have a primary English, math, EVS, then primary math, primary EVS, and primary English also. For middle school, we have again math, science, and English. Similarly, we have various subjects for secondary school and senior secondary school. And we also have some other tracks, such as secondary and senior secondary school English. We have computer science as well. Then there is ECE, early childhood education, as well as there is a track which is a school leader track, where the school decision makers or someone in the management in the school ecosystem, or someone who is head of the department, the coordinator, principal, vice principal, director, assistant director, or someone who is willing to shift to the management in their school or their organization. So this track is for them also. Next is general pedagogy, which is more of a general question based exam, and the teachers who are who do not cannot take the other particular subject exams can choose opt for general pedagogy also. Moving on to the test track, I'll just stop here for 1 second and let you scan the Play Store, that is the Android phone users scan the code, and the App Store as well. So you can download the CENTA app if you have not downloaded the app yet. Um, so once you register for the CENTA International Teaching Professionals Olympiad, then we are going to assist you with your preparation. We are going to assist you through syllabus guidance for all the subject tracks. We are also going to share some sample questions, and we are also going to practice sample questions in various webinars. Like end of the webinar today, we will be practicing a few questions as well, just to give you a visibility on what kind of questions uh, you will be appearing for if you select to register. Then next, also there are several free resources on the CENTA app which you can use for your daily learning and preparation. So if you have not yet downloaded the app, I request you to please download the same. So, like I told you, if you have not yet downloaded the app, please do download. So, this year, these are the benefits that a participating teachers can enjoy if you perform well. So, let's come to the first section, which is the reward. It's an opportunity to win cash reward of up to 7,500 US dollars. Also, if you qualify the stage one, like I told you, you will be eligible for CENTA TPO certifications. And also we have scholarships worth 18,000 US dollars. Coming to the recognition, appearing for this Olympiad, and if you perform well, then also there's a chance for you to get global coverage and media profiled by Education World magazine, and also get featured in CENTA's bi-weekly newsletter, which is EdPulse, which has a reach out of 1.5 million teacher community across the globe. Next is career development. So, the winning teachers are also given an opportunity that will be very much beneficial for their career development. So, the teachers will be able to go through internship and trainings by University of California, Santa Cruz, Oxford University, and University of Buckingham. So, the kind of trainings and internships vary. Now, for example, in University of California, Santa Cruz, the teachers will be getting internship programs in person on campus. For Oxford University, it's a certification, and for University of Buckingham, there will be master classes and certification. Moving ahead to the report cards that teachers get uh, after they appear for the test. So once you have appeared for the test, then we also share the detailed individual report with you, uh, based on how you have performed in each section, each of the four section. And based on that, we also share recommended learning resources and our insights and recommendations for you, so that you can work on your development areas and your own professional development also. So next we'll just go through the other center training programs and career development. So once you have appeared for the test and you already know which area you need to work on, then post the test you can train yourselves through various other teacher training programs which are available on CENTA. Some of them are, we have daily learning practices over the app. We also have self-paced courses. There are certain programs such as using AI as your teaching assistant, artificial intelligence as your teaching assistant, and also there is a school leadership program. So we have seen several of our teachers opt for these courses, and it has been very beneficial for them. So the benefits of this post-test training uh, initiatives is that you get to cover your digital professional development records. Then also the time range of these courses are very varied. Like it's ranging from 5 minutes to 6 month long programs also. So based on your availability or your comfort, you can select which program would be most suitable as per your timetable. And then also we focus on focus group discussions and communities. We also try to have a peer based learning community also build up with the center teachers. So before we go ahead, can we just take a few questions in the chat section if there is anything unclear so far? Okay, we don't have any questions here. No questions coming up. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any questions here right now. So next is how to register for this Olympiad. How many of you would be willing to register? I mean, teachers from Ghana and from Nigeria. You can just type in the chat box with a yes and a no. If you're willing to register, please do type in with a yes. And if you're not going to register or need more information, you can just type in with a no. Okay, Michael. Okay, Sopuru Chupu. Okay, great. Adanri, no, this is not free actually. The pricing is $12. It's 12 US dollars. So coming to the registration process, uh, here my colleague is answering your comments in the chat section. Let me just introduce you guys to her. So she's Manjari, and she's also working with us for Ghana Center International TPO and Nigeria Center International TPO. And she's working on the outreach and the partnerships for the same. Manjari, why don't you share the webpage link of both Nigeria as well as Ghana in the chat section now? So I'll just come to the registration process and explain it a bit, and then you can select whichever way is useful for you. You can select that as well. Okay, great. Thank you. So we have a question here from EdTalk 360. If you can register for more than one subject. I mean, yes, you can, but you won't be able to appear for two subjects in the same time slot. And the Ghana prelims and the Nigeria prelims, both are happening at a particular preset time. So you cannot appear for both of them at one time. You can go for the Ghana prelims through one subject track only, and the other one won't be considered. Okay, great. So now, since the registration links have come up in the chat section, so these are the web page links. If you have international and credit and debit card, then you can register through the web page. On the web page, the pricing is $13. You can use a code, and using the code, you can get the pricing down to about some $12. So this is one of the way to register. And if you would want to get the price down, you can use a code, um, which is Priya 13. Manjari, could you just give this coupon code in the chat section? If someone is willing to register through the web page, they can use this code. PRIYA in capital and 13. Priya 13. So this is the registration process through the web page. So kindly ignore the coupon code share. There's a mistake here. It will be PRIYA 13. Okay, so as you can see, there's the updated coupon code. You can use this to register at $12 instead of 13 through the web app. Next, moving on to how to register through the CENTA app. So, if you have not the downloaded app yet, please download the app and sign up or sign in using your Google account. Google account or login through your email ID is always preferred over a mobile number, because sometimes getting the OTP and the verification through the phone number to sign up or sign in on the app is a little difficult for international numbers. So I would recommend please do through Google login or the email ID. Once you have done that and filled in your details, then you can go to the learning section and then scroll down to certification section. There you'll be able to see the national prelims, Ghana or Nigeria, whichever country you are in. Then you can select that, you can enter your details, and there are more payment options available on the app than the web page. So I mean, registering through the app is more convenient in terms of the payment options, and the pricing on the app is already $12. So it's not compulsory to put up a coupon code in the app. There is one more option to register for the Nigeria candidates. So there's a Google form. My teammate Manjari will just share the Google form link here for Nigeria candidates only. Please make a note. This is only for Nigeria candidates. You can select the form. You can fill in your details, and then there's a payment link in the end of the form. You can complete the payment and then you can submit the form. So that way your registration will be done, and the payment is a little easy here through the Google form because we have local payment gateways integrated in the form. Manjri, I request you to please share the Nigeria Google form for the payment. Till then, I will just address some of the questions in the chat section. So, Abraham, you have asked what's the benefit of the TPO. Let me go back to a few slides. So these were the benefits which I had informed. There are cash awards, certification, and scholarships. Then there is a recognition, as in global coverage and media profiling of the winning teachers through Education World magazine, and also featured on CENTA's bi-weekly newsletter, which has a reach out of 1.5 million teacher community across the globe. Then also there is certain career development opportunities by in form of internships and trainings by University of California, Santa Cruz, Oxford University, and University of Buckingham. Also, the teachers get detailed individual reports on based on whose analysis we also share recommended learning resources. Next, we also have another question where it is okay, this is answered. Okay, so we have a question from Michael that after registration, will there be any other payment? No, Michael. So this $12 which you're paying is going to be complete payment. So if you qualify the stage one, the national prelims, you will be invited to the finals free of cost. There is no other additional fee. This includes everything: the reports which you will be given, the rewards if you're eligible, the certifications, everything. There is no other payment here. Next question that we have is from Blossom. How do I register? Blossom, I think uh, I have already answered your question. How do I register? You can register through the web page app, the CENTA app. And for Nigeria candidates, we have another option, which is the Google form, which is shared in the chat box. Okay, Grigory, what about Ghana? So for Ghana, we have both the payment options, the web page app and the CENTA app. There is no such issue in the payment in the Ghana. You can pay from the CENTA app as well. There are several options available for payment there also. So, Kyangvi, how is the coupon code PRIYA13 used? Kyangvi, while you register on the website, web app, then while you're giving all your details when you're registering, in the coupon code section, you can mention the PRIYA13 code. So there, instead of $13, you will be made to pay approximately $12. I'm saying approx because it depends a little on the exchange rates also. It varies every day. So let me move ahead now. I've already taken your questions. I just wanted to do some sample questions run through with all of you. So the first question is, a student in your class has dysgraphia and hence has difficulty forming letters, spacing words, and even organizing text into complete sentences. What is the best strategy you can employ to help the student in class? A. Provide books with large prints and wide line spacing. B. Share teaching notes and audio recordings of the class. C. Speak slowly and clearly to facilitate understanding. D. Arrange the seat of the student in the front of the class and closer to you. I would like all of you to please engage. There's no issue, it's right or wrong, but I would want you all to think a little and just share your answers in the chat box with the options A, B, C, or D. Hi, Hippolyte. I'm waiting for the answers in the chat section, please. Great. Any other answers here? Let me repeat the question. A student in your class has dysgraphia and hence has difficulty forming letters, spacing words, and even organizing text into complete sentences. What is the best strategy you can employ to help the student in class? A. Provide books with large prints and wide spacing. B. Share teaching notes and audio recordings of the class. C. Speak slowly and clearly to facilitate the understanding. And number D. Arrange the seat of the student in the front of the class and closer to you. So I see most of you have answered C. Let's see. The correct answer was B. Share teaching notes and audio recordings of the class. This is because this will not only help the student with the dysgraphia, but it will also not affect the learning of the other students in the class. So this would be the best strategy that the teacher could have employed to help the student in the class, while keeping in mind the learning for the other students do not get affected. So Daniel has given the right answer. Thanks, Daniel. Moving ahead, an English teacher spends some of his class time explaining basic etiquette when it comes to table manners. Justify the decision on behalf of the English teacher. A. Yes, this is an essential life skill that should be integrated into the curriculum. B. Yes, this makes the class more interesting as the teacher is discussing a real life scenario. C. No, this is a waste of time as it is not a part of the English syllabus. D. No, this is better left to parents to teach as they see fit since culturally and everyone follows table manners differently. So, which option do you think is the correct one here? Which option would you justify on the behalf of the English teacher? Again, I'm waiting for answers A, B, C, or D. Okay, we have started receiving the answers. Great. I'll repeat the options here. A, yes, this is an essential life skill. B, yes, this makes the class more interesting. C, no, this is a waste of time as it is not a part of English syllabus. And no, this is better left to parents to teach. Any more options we have here? I think we have received just from Gregory and Diana till now, and Adandri. Great, okay. Meanwhile, till the time others are also answering, um, yes, Jane, TPO is for subject teachers. We have 20 different subject tracks to choose from. So, subject teachers can take it, school leaders can take it. Even the teachers who don't teach any particular subject but teach maybe vocational training, some music teacher, they also can take other subjects. So, next, before others answer, also, I'll just let you all know that. Kindly share your feedback on how the webinar went so that we can improve on ourselves also and provide more value to you in our next webinar. Kindly share your feedback. Also, in the feedback form, which my colleague will be sharing with you over the chat box, if you share the feedback there, then you will be eligible for the participation certificate to this webinar. So, please do share the feedback form as well. Now, moving back to the question, we have received A as the answer from Abraham, Daniel, and Gregory has B, Adandri has A, Dinah has A. Great. So, the correct answer is A actually. So, Abraham, Daniel, Adandri, and Diana, you have got it correct. Congratulations. Next, moving on to the next question now. Assessments serve different purposes. Which of the following options has a set of assessments with a similar purpose? A. Diagnostic and summative. B. Formative and summative. C. Diagnostic, formative, and summative. And number D. Diagnostic and formative. This one is a little tricky actually. So let me just repeat while you all give your answers in the chat section. Assessments serve different purposes. Which of the following options has a set of assessments with a similar purpose? A. Diagnostic and summative. B. Formative and summative. C. Diagnostic, formative, and summative. And number D is diagnostic and formative. Do we have any answers here yet? Dear teachers, I would really like your engagement here. Daniel, feedback form would be shared by my team here in chat box only. Manjari, request you to please share the feedback form with our teachers here. Okay, we have started receiving the responses here. So we have C, B, A, then again B. Okay, great. Any other answer here? A again. Okay. Any other answer here that we have? So, teachers who have answered, I would appreciate if you could fill up the feedback form so that we will be able to share your certificates with you for participation as well as work on our next webinar as per your feedback. And also request teachers from Nigeria, especially to save the Google form for registration, which was shared earlier, so that if you're willing to register, you will directly able to register through the Google form. It's a easier way to register, and the payment link is also there in the form. So let's move ahead and see which was the correct answer. So the correct answer was option D, diagnostic and formative. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you have not yet filled the feedback form, please do. And thank you so much for your time today. Uh, we will again be arranging a webinar soon, within a week, and come back to you with more information, more questions. And if there's any other questions that you have, you can reach out to us through our email ID, which is team@centa.org. In case there is any issue, you can definitely email us at team@centa.org. So I'll wait for 2 more minutes here. If there is any query, please do let me know in the chat box here. So the email ID is there in the chat box also. You can just save the email ID in case there is any query or any assistance needed while you're trying to register, uh, or any other query in any way. Do let us know through the email here. And I hope you all enjoyed the session. Looking forward to meeting you all again in our next webinar soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, and very good evening to you all, Nigeria and Ghana time, and a very good night to you all from India.